Hey guys, so been a couple of days since I did anything in the shop. Haven't done any more with the seated Segway. I think that's what I should call it rather than the two-wheel bouncing chair. But seated Segway. Hooned around a bit with it, took it onto the highway, or I'll call it the pavement there, and took it for a rip down the road. It's a little scary at high speeds. It kind of weaves and wobbles, or it's really sensitive to steering. Might not hurt to, at some point, have a speed feedback into the computer to basically have the steering be less sensitive at higher speeds. But nonetheless, that's something for the future. A couple of things I want to talk about. I saw, obviously, Mark. I'm sure everybody has by now. And I'm coming in at this at a little bit later stage, but nevertheless, I don't know what can you say about Mark at the second gen garage, getting his garage flooded out. That's one of those things that always scares me about this place, is not flooding, but fire. If my insurance here is based on the fact that if there's a fire, they assume it's going to be fully involved by the time the fire department gets here. And that begs a question, but I'll leave that till later on for Greg if you're watching. A lot of household insurances will not insure unplated vehicles, like these vehicles right here. All of these vehicles and the parts are not covered by any sorts of insurance. So if I have a problem here, this whole place is gone. Nevertheless, best wishes for Mark. I hope the insurance will give you a decent settlement on your stuff there. Regardless, that's one of those scary things there. On a little more positive note, finally got not stickers, but something going that I'm going to send off to everybody who sent stickers to me so far. And what I've done is, this is a rather crudely cut out one, but it's a patch. It's an embroidered patch. My wife has an embroidery machine that she bought to use with, she was going to use it kind of for a business, but it never really worked out. And if you look, this might look a little bit familiar. Huh? Well, maybe not. But it's pretty close. Color's actually pretty close to the original color of the truck, or the painted color of the truck. So I'm going to send these off to anybody who sent me a sticker so far. If anybody wants to do sticker exchanges, I'm open to that, but I think that because these things take quite a long time to produce, I'll insert the embroidery video just after this. How do you like that? That's a big one. Basically, the deal is that they take on the order of, this patch, because the background is embroidered, takes about an hour and a half to make. Even when we cut it down a bit, I think it's still taking 50 minutes to make without embroidering the white background. It looks okay with that. These ones probably you could just, stick them to your cabinet. The other ones are going to have to be backed because they'll pull. The embroidery actually puts a fair bit of tension in the fabric, and it'll pull it in. So I'll probably send those ones out glued to a piece of hardboard or something like that. But nonetheless, I'm probably not going to take requests for these. I'll only probably trade those to people who have active channels. Just as a way of encouraging people to make videos, maybe. I don't know. In any case, I'll send these out to people. Oh, kitty cat. And that have sent me already, and then we'll go from there. Apart from that, oh, alrighty. You're all wet. it's cold here. I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's only about, I don't know what it is, probably about 60 Fahrenheit or about 15 Celsius. Yes, that thing doesn't actually have Fahrenheit on it, but nevertheless, it's kind of coolish. I'm doing a little bit of work. Get back to the truck today. In any case, this is kind of the rambling video. So I'll leave that question out there for Greg whenever he sees this. Is since my biggest fear around here is fire, is there any sort of a fire extinguishing system I can put in the shop other than water? Because obviously during the wintertime it's not practical for my shop. There isn't. Yeah, I don't heat this place when I'm not in it, and consequently any kind of a sprinkler system just wouldn't work. I guess the options out there are something like a halon system, but I understand that those are, well, expensive. Well, no, maybe I should say I expect that they would be expensive, but if there are some other alternatives, it would be appreciated if you could let me know. In any case, I'll end this video where it is and go and do some work on the truck.